morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast as Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of the day.
So call in at 888-565-1470 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning. Shake off your sleepies, buckle in, cause it's showtime!
And welcome to the morning breakfast hour.
The morning show.
The morning breakfast
What's
show.
today? Today's Wednesday. Welcome to a wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You know, one day our producer Teddy's going to write a book about what it was like to start out in the world of production at the Brooklyn Cafe and AMP Media Productions. Can you imagine? It's going to be worse than what your hairdresser could write. There should be like a HIPAA declaration.
HIPAA.
Producers should never be allowed to disclose any information based on their previous employment.
Now, I got to tell you, we got our Gubba Rum banner behind us. We just put up because when I came in, Dawn has decided to put this banner on a 15-foot drop, and we decided to move it. Is it crooked or
Yes.
or
I
am
don't know.
I?
Yes, something's crooked. I
It's
don't think you're
crooked, right?
crooked.
No,
I think
it's
that
crooked. We have to
maybe the
fix it.
camera's crooked.
No, I'm crooked. No,
The sign can't
the
be
sign is
crooked because it's in a rectangle. I think it's just the camera.
It's the angle? Well, you're not drunk. I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
Don't think we're drunk. That's just a crooked sign.
And it's wicked smooth. Gubba Silver infused with natural coconut and Gubba Gold with
You see?
natural vanilla.
Now we can't. Now we can't.
Artisanal and handcrafted.
Don't use those words.
It's right behind you.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, God. Can you imagine having a couple of fine drinks and then trying to play the artistical game?
I actually want to make this like a ping pong table or table tennis.
Ping pong table? Why?
Why not? Look how big it is. All you need is a net or nothing. You could actually just put like a fake something in front of it and just try and banter back and forth. It could be fun because I have no eye-hand coordination, so I'm just saying you would win right there. Can you play tennis, Teddy?
My mom can.
But can you? You know why? Because I can't either.
Totally why.
When you've got like one functioning eye, yeah, tennis and juggling is not a good sport. Just saying.
My son plays tennis and Sarah plays tennis. They play each other. They think they're Billie Jean King and Norm Roberts or whatever. But I play tennis in the day. I played a little bit. I hate that sport. It's
Tennis?
too tiring. Yeah. Who the hell can play
Run around the court.
love set? And what is it with the love?
I don't understand tennis score. At least I understand football. I understand basketball. I understand
Tennis, you got to hit the ball in the little box.
understand golf.
On the serve.
I
And then you
understand
got to stay in the
bowling.
lines.
I don't understand golf, and I don't understand
I
tennis.
bet you don't understand bowling. I guarantee you don't understand bowling.
How many pins are there?
It's not about the
10?
pins. Do you know how they oil the lanes and all that?
No, I meant counting the pins.
Oh, no. Anybody can count to 10.
Oh, I got to tell you a funny story about that. Actually, good morning to Sylvia. Good morning to Grandma. Good morning to your grandmother, Teddy. Jay Harmon, good morning to you as well.
Jay Harmon wants to show us his latest and
He
greatest.
is tomorrow.
Ah.
He's going to be joining us. Today we've got Mary Marabito. She's joining us on the afternoon show.
Mary Beto?
Mary Marabito.
She was so good they named it twice.
Mary Marabito. So yesterday we're working on the kids show for Kids in Caves because they do pre-record. They've got a phenomenal interview. They've got twins, the Alphonse twin sisters, and they are all over TV shows, movies, amazing, two little girls, 10 years old. And what they're learning from this, you know, I never thought that our interns would learn what they learn and what they would bring forward. The kids now know that they have a 27-minute show, and they film a segment. They say, all right, how many minutes was that? And we tell them. By the end of it, they said, all right, well, that was 3 minutes, and this was 2, and the girls were 6. They're doing the math in their head, which was amazing to me that they have now taken learning a production and making a show into increasing their reading skills on their script, writing their script, and math. We're like an all-encompassing online school in one. She saw, right? I went, wow. We're like, they're learning math skills by doing a show. Amazing.
They know how to add.
But they're actually taking these skills, they're problem solving. And when you get to see these kids problem solve at 8 and 10, I was so happy. I was like, wow, this is incredible.
Well, the curveball here, it's like calculus. Do you know what calculus is about? Do anybody here know why do you even need calculus?
I don't know.
Past algebra.
Calculus, that's good. Calculus is the square root. It's the, oh man, I lost the word, of a curve. In other words, if you see a curve, how do you take the square root? How do you get the distance in the curve? That's what calculus is about. It's kind of tricky. I understand bullets and air pressure and all that. What they don't know, what the kids don't know, is that when they do 20-minute segment, 25 minutes worth of segment, then it has to be trimmed and edited.
Right, so we knew. So if they recorded for 10, they said, all right, how many? Because they know they've got take after take, sometimes after take.
How many are going to stick?
So they want to know how many sticks. And we
So
tell
how
them,
did you tell them that?
Because we kind of have an idea of.
Really?
Yeah.
So the last time you gave her an idea, you thought you had 26 minutes in the can.
No, we
it
knew
came
we
out to
didn't.
20.
We knew we didn't have 26.
20 minutes?
We knew we didn't have 26. Yes, Sylvia, we're going to have some gubba rum next time we get Fuego back in studio.
Yes, and Sylvia, we have a long straw.
How do you
that
say
I'm gonna-
gubba rum in Spanish?
You say gubba rum.
Is there another word for rum in Spanish?
Ron.
Okay. How about
Guba ron.
Sounds so fancy.
Guba ron.
Guba,
Guba ron.
There you have it. But it was really great. So I love the fact that they're actually, you know, that grant I want to write, that I want to get written. This is a whole nother level of
thought you wrote it.
education. I need more. I can't just apply for one. We got to apply for multiple grants. But
did
this
you
is a
write
whole
it?
nother level. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not a grant writer. So
Yes,
I need
it-
to find a grant writer actually.
Yeah. Well,
On my list of things to do. If you are a grant writer, we are looking to write some grants to help our producers and some of our kids' programming come to fruition.
we need a good grant writer. Not a person that says, I'll try. We need a good grant
I
writer. Because
tried.
I can try.
I tried is all I can tell you.
Also, we need somebody who knows how to hang signs, because obviously mine's is crooked.
Say good morning to JoJo. You're welcome, JoJo.
Good morning to Jojo. Jojo sent us the gentleman, Gabriel, that does the mask. So we had to call him today to bring him on. He's doing mask for up in where Jojo's restaurants are up there. I
Melbourne
asked
Beach.
Jojo, yeah, where?
Melbourne Beach?
Melbourne Beach. And I asked Jojo if the restaurants are opening up, if they're coming back. I don't even have to ask her because I see the mandate is coming out that they're going to start opening stuff up.
Things are opening. We heard that Burton Max's, which is a Rappaport-owned restaurant in West Boca Raton, I guess it's Delray, theoretically, they're going to be open next week for takeout only. So it doesn't mean restaurants are opening up full force and they're taking in all these people. It is a slow and steady process.
Phase one is that. Phase two will be that they'll allow people to come in certain controlled environment. But I heard that gyms and everything else are going to be opening up, movie theaters and everything next week in phase two. You know, I will hold my own thoughts on the matter. I will tell you this, because it is public knowledge. I really disagree with what Vice President Pence did yesterday. When you're in a room full of people with masks and you're the only one because you get tested, I don't give a crap if you get tested every 15 minutes. I don't care if they tell you you don't. The doctor came on and says he could be asymptomatic. Now, for me to say that word, it's got to mean something, right? Asymptomatic means that he has no symptoms, and in between checkups, if they find out that he had it, now they got to backtrack him all the way to the point of origin. And when did he get it? This is the part I don't understand. I've been away for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. If I get sick at the end of the 4th week, does my clock start for 2 weeks? So you don't really know when the clock starts.
No idea.
So this is like putting your finger in your ear and not knowing what you're going to get.
You're going to get a lot of earwax.
Maybe you do, maybe you
You
don't.
might get a headache, too.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But this is what we're playing, Russian roulette with this thing, right?
It's exactly what it is.
All right. I just want to be on the same page.
Say good morning to JoJo. Good morning, Lee. Sylvia's going to have some rum with us, and Sylvia and JoJo agree with you, Freddie.
Now, you know that Puerto Ricans, Hispanics, my Latino people, we love rum. Because rum used to come from the sugar canes. And before there was sugar canes all over the place, Puerto Rico my father was a sugar cane man. He used to chop it up with the
Really?
blades, on a horse. He was telling me how he used to ride, and this blade, they used to sharpen these blades. They could actually cut their hair, like a haircut. It was so sharp. And they used to grab the blade, the cane, and chop it up and throw it in a bin behind them.
Wow.
But Puerto Ricans love rum. you
JoJo
know?
wants to get some gubba rum up to her restaurants. So with JoJo, we will take care of that for you as well.
I got 200 cases, baby. So give me a holler. What's my phone? I'm missing all sorts of contraptions here.
That you probably left it in. No, you just used it.
My phone?
You just
Not
used
my
it.
cell phone. My red phone, the bat phone.
Oh, your bad phone's in the other room. Thinking, I know you just put the show out on your phone, so you have your phone.
So I got a little funny thing to tell you. I come in here this morning, and I'm getting ready for the show, and Dawn says that she put up the banner. And so I look at the banner, and it's on a 15-foot backdrop. And I said, okay, let's put it behind me. So when we started walking in this direction, I said, stop. This thing goes from here to there. So we had to cut it down. But I really enjoy watching your initiative.
You know,
Why don't you tell the world about how you like things always changing? Tell them.
I like things changing. I don't like things stagnant. I don't like things stopped, which is why we're always moving pictures around. There's always people. The
We?
doors are open.
We?
We.
Well,
She must be
We.
French.
we do it.
Idea is we as a
I came in
studio.
one day and all the paintings were changed.
So when we
What are you,
are
French?
allowed,
Oui, oui.
when we are allowed to reopen, we are doing a rehab rehang event here. Not people. There'll be one. Michelle will be in here. She will help rehang. Amy's going to come and rehang. Everyone's ready to come in and move energy, shift it around, and rehang because pictures and art and lighting is all creative energy, and you need to shift that around.
I need to ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
A couple of questions. Number one, have you thought about when we reopen how we're going to handle that situation?
I've thought about it.
Okay. And number two, I was thinking to open up the bay door and get a tent, a pop-up tent, put it outside the bay door to expand and sort of, so that we have more 6 foot room to expand with people. No more than 10 allowed, I understand that. But if you have 8, do we have enough? I mean, I think we have enough room to expand it, but do you think that maybe opening up the bay, or will it get too hot?
Well, it's summer, and as gracious as FP&L is going to be by lowering our energy cost by 25%,
That's a rumor. I don't believe that till I see it.
I would,
You believe that?
you know why I believe it?
Right.
Not because it was of the goodness of their hearts, which it was. It's also
Nobody's
because,
paying.
Well, it's also because the price of oil has gone down. So with the price of oil going down, the price of
Have you seen that
utilities
price
is
of
going
oil?
down.
They were paying people that have oil to buy the stock because they don't have anywhere to store. There's a glut of oil, right?
So that is why I
Should
think
be 69 cents a gallon.
truly I think that's why.
So why is it
FP&L going down.
$1.50?
Because someone's got to make money.
The gas station still gotta make money.
$1 a gallon? They sell a
Do you know,
million
it's still
gallons a
like-
day.
It's still 2 something right here on the corner.
Don't go there. Don't you go there. I'm gonna tell you right now. Should be 69
It's still
cents.
2
Up
something
in
on the
Jupiter
corner.
somewhere, it's like 89 cents a
I
gallon.
wonder what it is where JoJo is up in Melbourne
Where is
Beach.
it?
I wonder if it's cheaper
Hey,
up there.
Jojo, give us a call. Let us know what the gasoline situation. We should have a gasoline watcher. They do it on the news. They have a lady. She comes on. She tells you where all the pumps are. And by the time you get down there, there's no more gas.
And there's no more gas. But they did come out with a whole list of the farms that are selling their produce, so you can check with that at $10 a box.
Did you see the thing with the meats?
I did see the thing with the meats.
You eat meat?
I do.
You guys eat? You eat meat?
Yeah, what's the thing with the meats?
Shortage of meat because they had to slaughter the animals.
Oh,
There's
no,
nobody to
actually, that's not what I
process
saw.
it.
I saw that that is actually not true. I saw that there are companies, there's one company that owns the farming, and he can distribute meat, and it's coming air-packed, vacuum-packed, and there is
Yeah,
not a shortage
one
of meat.
company is not going to feed the nation. So yesterday, Trump ordered them to stay open, but there's nobody in them.
Ay, ay, ay,
But
ay,
there's
ay,
nobody in them. You can stay open. Look, it's like a restaurant. Hey, look, I'm open. Come on in. Who am I talking to? There's nobody around. Nobody's going to
Amazing.
go to work if they're sick.
No one's going to work. But no, I haven't seen that. Hey, everyone's going to hop on your vegan wagon.
Yeah, but now there's no vegan food.
Yes, there is.
And everybody's eating it. It's true.
Oh my goodness, it's a crazy Wednesday at the Brook Lane Cafe. We're going
This
to
is-
take a quick commercial break. When we
This
come
is the
back,
solution right
we
here,
got
baby.
Elena joining us, Elena Bensonoff from Tampa. I'm excited because not only has she been a longtime friend of the Brooklyn Cafe show, that we met her years ago at WEX, she is now an author for Forbes magazine. So I can't wait
Whoa.
to hear all about that. 5 tips on what you need to know to get through this. So stay tuned. Quick break, 888-994-4995, and we'll be right back.
Very cool.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke? If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation, staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen. It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
You know, you're back at the Brooklyn Cafe Show. I love having my camera back. It's like, finally back at home.
I like this backdrop because I don't have to look at the traffic that's non-existent out there.
You used to like looking at the traffic.
There's no traffic now.
Well, it's getting a little bit more.
Well, when it gets more, then. But right now, I have the Gubba Bubba.
You got the Gubba Rum behind us.
Flag.
Teddy's running the phone lines, and we've got Elena joining us. So let's bring Elena over. We've got Elena Bensonoff, a functional regenerative and energy medicine healer. Good morning. Look how beautiful she is. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning. So great to see you guys.
It's been a long time.
It smells like chocolate.
Like
We were just
chocolate.
talking about your perfume at commercial break.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
How are you guys doing? I'm great. Really, really great. For me, not much has changed since being in the lockdown because I've been working out of my home office space for a couple of years now. So.
And tell us about what you do. I mean, we haven't seen you in a long time, but I follow you all the time.
Oh, thank you. So since I've seen you, I published a book. I've developed online programs, and I work with people remotely throughout the world doing reading human energy fields. So quantum healing is what I've been doing lately.
Tell us about the book.
So the book is called Holistic Wisdom, Awakening Your Inner Healer. And it's really a combination of everything that I've learned over the last 20 years working as a pharmacist, also being board certified in functional medicine. It includes a guide, how to balance body, mind, and soul. So for those people that, especially right now that are in the lockdown and they want to improve their health, but they don't know where to begin, this is an absolutely great tool to begin that journey. Anywhere from testing food sensitivities you might be having, because our body has an innate ability to be able to give us a response to what we're sensitive to. So I'm teaching people how to do that, how to balance your GI, because if our gut is inflamed, it creates inflammation throughout the body, decreasing the immunity. So of course this is important, especially at this time. Also navigate stress, learning different techniques how to balance stress and eliminate chronic stress, which also contributes to a lot of chronic conditions. Uh, Finding out if you have liver issues, which a lot of people say you have to have liver, right, cirrhosis, and that's what is the majority of medical community defines that as liver disease. But actually, a lot of us have underlying liver conditions due to toxins that we have and also blocked emotions. And the second part of the book looks at emotional imbalances, how to find out what imbalances you have in the emotional level, and then how to release the emotions, and then diving into the soul.
There's so many things that we can do. I remember, I guess it was a couple years ago already. I was in Orlando visiting my daughter. She started to be home for a while. And we drove out to Tampa. You were doing a seminar that same weekend, and Chelsea couldn't move her back. Whatever she had done, she could not barely walk up the steps to Elena's seminar. And there were about 12 of us there. By the end of the session, Chelsea walked out of there like 50% better to walk around the parks afterwards, all through energy healing. Just through the power of what was in that room, it was amazing. And you had a line of balancing chakra aromas as well.
Yes, yes. You know, for me, the reason for my work and the reason that I wrote the book is to inspire each person to recognize that they have the ability to heal themselves. Because ultimately, majority of us are trained to seek help outside, looking for the magic pill, for that magic practitioner, doctor, therapist to cure us. My message to the world is that you are your own healer, and it's just learning the right tools and also having the right people in your life. So seeing your doctor, seeing your practitioner as a guide on your journey, but ultimately taking the full responsibility for everything that happens in your own life.
Sure.
We can heal ourselves. And you were just published in Forbes magazine, I saw. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
How did that even happen? That's pretty amazingly enormous.
Yes. Well, I've been looking into ways to spread my message on a global scale. And so, of course, you have to pitch different ideas to different outlets, and they just happen to pick this idea, which is a perfect timing right now, especially for everyone who's being trapped at home. Most people are stressed out. I mean, this is what I find in my practice is the majority of people are absolutely paralyzed by fear. And whether this fear is real or not, is creating absolute chaos in their physical body and in their lives. So it's about empowering people to take the steps to really get into their own lives and feel their best.
Yeah, the audio, we're listening because the audio is not so clear coming over on our end. But what were some of the tips that you spoke about in Forbes?
Yeah, so I talk about digital detox, which is really challenging for a lot of people because I don't know if you find that being at home, most people just sit on their phones.
It's giving me a migraine, can I tell you the truth? Since all of this has happened, the amount of technology, I've had a migraine, for 2-3 weeks already?
No, about 4 years.
About 4 years, that's true too.
Yes. So, you know, what's interesting is one of my kids, he has an online school now, and it's from 8 to 3. He goes to private school. So they have school from 8 in the morning to 3, and then, of course, homework is online too. And he's complained to me and said, Mom, a lot of my friends are suffering from migraines. So it's difficult to find a balance, but I would say that the reason for digital detox, when you can, of course, there's so much information and misinformation, and it's creating and contributing to stress. So for people, it's really important for everyone who's at home to eliminate that as much as possible. So if you can be conscious of how much time you spend and consume the content online, and take breaks. So that was number one. I think this is the biggest reason for fear that is created and the stress in our lives. Okay, and second was breath work. Breath work is important. I was doing breath work for 3 weeks. I don't know if you saw me doing it online every day, guiding people through breath work, because through breath work, what happens is we actually, very specific breath work, you create balance between your left and right hemispheres of the brain, creating the state of alpha, and then creating the alkalinity in your body. So when you bring a lot of oxygen into your system, you're actually boosting your immunity. So that's number two. Number three is meditation, and there's so many different forms of meditation. For some people, I would say it's very challenging to meditate. So I guide people into a very simple way to meditate, which is a lot of times you hear people say you have to eliminate all your thoughts. Well, that's really a big challenge. I think most of us cannot do that. So the easiest way to meditate is to sit quietly, you can lay down and just focus on your breath or focus on something positive. You can focus on the mantra, like the same kind of affirmation over and over. Or you can bring your attention inward on your body and see, allow your body to guide you where the discomfort is. Because we tend to store stress in our body. And a lot of times when you relax, you tend to feel, oh, my shoulders are tight, or I'm having chest pains, or I'm having tightness in my chest, my throat. So allow for that process to unfold and guide you to release it out of your system. So that's number 3. Number 4 is lights. It's important to go outside. So for those of us that are able to go outside, it's crucial because vitamin D has been shown to boost your immune system. And I'm so excited because in Tampa, they just opened up the beach starting on Monday. So, but for those that can't go to the beach, if you can just go for a walk, that is important, without sunscreen. Again, for those that live in Florida, make sure you do not apply sunscreen for at least 15 to 30 minutes while you're outside, because you need to make sure that you absorb the vitamin D, which is going to boost your immunity. Now, for people that are sitting in their home offices all day, it's important that you know what kind of light bulbs you have, because they also can contribute to weakening the immune system.
No dark rooms.
Supporting.
Yeah, you need light. You have to feel
You need
right.
light.
Yeah.
No, it's like they say, you got to place a marshmallow correctly in the flame so it doesn't melt off the stick. Did you ever hear that?
No.
It's true. It is the messenger that you have to have faith in order to hear the message. And that's what separates Elena from a lot of other people. If you buy into holistic medicine, or you buy into, I mean, listen, me, I was the biggest doubter in the world until I got a calling and I had to change my life. And I'm all in on everything now. You know, I go from CBD to ABC to EFG. I mean, the bottom line here is that you actually, you can feel her passion. And remember, we're talking about passion now, right? The businesses are coming back. We're coming back. Follow your passion. You can feel her passion, which is really important. So that marshmallow idea is very importante. Yes.
Yeah, another little tip is tapping on your thymus, because our thymus gland, besides our GI tract, where most of the immunity resides, we also have something that's called the thymus gland, which is right in the middle of your sternum. And that's what I talk about at the Forbes
What are you
magazine.
doing?
Tapping my thymus.
And it's really about tapping that. So by tapping that, you're activating your own immunity. And you can do that. You know, apes, actually, I don't know if you've noticed that, but they do this, right? Naturally, they tap on their thymus.
Remember Tarzan? Maybe that's why he
Yes.
was so strong.
Yes, that's
where
it.
it came
But
So
you know
that
who
you
else
can do
told
this
us this?
exercise.
Daphne. So what does this
Yeah,
do?
you can
Does
do
it
that.
activate your immunity?
Yes, you're activating your thymus gland by activating your immunity. And sometimes people are sensitive. Like if you tap on it, you feel that it kind of feels uncomfortable. And if it feels uncomfortable and sensitive, it means it needs to be stimulated. You can do this a couple of times a day for 1 or 2 minutes.
Easy enough, right?
Very easy.
You know, I wanted to ask you a very bizarre question.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to answer if you
Go
don't
ahead.
want to, but there are certain people that I know in my circle of friends that wear a certain stone, and it lays right in that area that you're talking about, and they do it because it enhances energy to a different level. And a lot of my friends that do this, they hide it under their shirt because they don't want to have to explain themselves.
Not me. I wear it all out in front.
But did I ever tell you that? There
No.
are people that I know that have certain stones. I don't know what the stones are. I guess they've done the math and they know what they're doing with it.
Well, yes. So actually, crystals, it depends on what crystal and what the intent is, but our heart is a large, if you think of it, it's a large pump. It has this magnetic force, right? Our heart emits a magnetic force. So when you place a crystal, any kind of crystal, with an intent in this region, and what happens is you're actually creating an expansion. There's some stones that people wear, for example, to block EMF. Some people wear stones or crystals that will enhance their love frequency, right? So it just depends on what your friends are wearing and what the intent behind it is. But really, our heart is this giant, if you think of it, is a giant force. that emits energy all the time. So placing something close to it makes sense. Absolutely.
Yeah. You ever notice how they bring, they put the pallets and they give it electric shock?
That's
And they
because
bring
that's
the
where your
back?
heart is.
But that's the way they bring a heart patient back, right? They pallets.
Yeah.
I even saw on the show the other day, the guy opened up the guy's chest, the doctor, he put his hands around his heart and massaged it. Because it's funny, if you take your hand, I don't want to do that, but if you take your
You
hands,
can do this with her.
if you take your hands and you put it before, you could feel the energy transfer. You just got to do these things.
Elena was at NN a few years ago, and they did a whole segment. I was having some other issues at the time. And they actually do this scan with their hands, and that you could, what she sees is amazing. And if you buy in, and I totally 100% buy into people that have these gifts, it's amazing what they can do and how scents and aromas can help heal you. We never say
Yes.
cure, but help heal.
Of course. And actually healing has to do, it's an internal process. So the person that is supporting and guiding you is just opening up the flow. But for me, the first time I learned about energy work was during my medical conference that I went to in 2007. And I remember as a pharmacist going in, and a cardiologist had us do Qigong. And this was the first time I recognized that there was energy running between my hands. And I remember asking my girlfriend, and I said, "Do you feel this?" Like, I couldn't believe what I was feeling. And she said, "No." I'm like, "How can you not feel this?" So for me, that was the light bulb that went off. And also having somebody from very traditional medical background that was teaching this to us, I thought that was amazing. And it definitely changed the path of my career and what I do today.
Now, I would like to try something out of the box.
Okay.
Is Jojo still on the phone? Yeah. I would like to bring Jojo into this conversation for a second.
Okay.
I want to see if Elena could hear Jojo, and
Okay.
Jojo can hear Elena, just
Okay.
for a second.
All right.
So let's bring. Jojo, you there? Jojo.
I'm here.
Jojo. Elena, this is Jojo. Jojo, this is Elena. Elena, let me know if you can hear Jojo. Jojo, just say hello.
Hi, Josie.
Hello. Hi, Elena.
Can you hear
Hi.
her?
Yes, I can hear her.
Really? Well,
How
look
you-
at that.
How about that?
How you like me
One
now?
drop.
Now, can you hear her clearly on your computer, or are you hearing her from my microphone? Jojo, speak.
Oh my God, music to my ears. I can talk. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Elena, you hear her?
Yes.
I cannot hear Elena.
It's the other way. You can't hear Elena.
Very low. I can't make out what she's saying.
Okay.
Oh, I can hear you really well.
She can hear. Okay. And I think that, Elena, you speak nice and loud, and then Jojo will be able to speak. That way, I mean, we are expanding our platform, and we had a question as to whether or not this would even work. But apparently, it does work.
Fantastic.
And there you have it. Now, Jojo was an originator, just like Elena, back in the day. Some of the crazy stuff that Jojo used to do as well. And Jojo was one of those people that believed in all sorts of things.
I want, do you have to see it to believe it, or do you believe it and then see it?
That to see to believe it's called faith.
You have to see it to
Are
believe
you
it.
asking me that question?
Yeah.
I have to see it to believe it.
Elena, what do you
Let me
think?
ask you a question.
Oh, here it comes.
How do you see our connection right now flowing? Do you see the energy of how we are truly connecting at the moment? Besides appearing on each other's screens and microphones, do you know how the Wi-Fi is working? Can you see the Wi-Fi energy?
Did you hear that, Jojo?
I can't hear her, so if you can tell me what she said.
How do you see our connected energy? Can you see the Wi-Fi energy? Do you feel it? Do you sense it? Do you see it?
Wi-Fi energy?
Energy.
Yes.
Just energy.
Because right now we're connected through Wi-Fi.
No, sometimes I can, no, actually, I can feel that. And people are energy, and there's some people I meet instantly, and I know that there's a problem, almost like an animal would know. So I guess maybe I can.
But how do you explain that we all can see each other instantaneously from different parts of the world, and we're actually connecting through this unseen force, which is called the Wi-Fi.
She's not going to be able to hear that.
How do we
No,
explain the
just tell me what you
connection?
said.
How do you explain the connection that we all have? So we have to work on it the other way, the sound.
Yes. We have to work it so that.
Well, I don't. You're talking about how people meet. I think we all meet for a reason.
Do you
I don't think
ever
there's-
run into somebody, Jojo, that you feel like you've known them, or you feel like you've met them, or you feel like they're talking to you and they're not even paying attention to you, allegedly, and they're talking to you, you can hear them, feel them kinetically through energy?
Yes.
Well, there's your answer. So you don't always need to see it.
Yes. And you know who that is? Actually, you.
Me.
And I'll tell you why. Because there are times that I'm having a bad day, and out of nowhere, Freddie, you'll call and say, "How's the dog? How's everything going?"
True.
And I'm usually in a bad mood. I'm never in a good mood when you make that phone call.
I know. She's never in a good mood. I get the Brent into this.
Well,
You have that
I
connection
am,
with
but
people.
Sometimes I do, sometimes it's the other way. It all depends. But this is exactly, Elena, what we need more of, because we are turning the corner. We're coming back. People are scared to death. People are afraid. People don't want to get to know themselves. You know, that's the first introduction I said to my son yesterday. Get a mirror and say, "Hey, how you doing? My name is Gio." And he looked at me. He said to me, "You've lost your mind." I said, "No, I haven't. I haven't lost my mind at all. Reintroduce yourself. Have a little confidence in yourself, because it's going to be okay."
It's true. How do people find you, Elaine? Because what you do is so hard to even encapsulate in a few minutes because you have so much
can I
amazing
ask what
energy.
she does? Because I didn't hear it.
Elena is a holistic energy healer, pharmacist. She's an author, so many things that you do, but it's all in energy healing. I'm talking to the speaker. It's all in energy healing and connection.
Yes,
She has a
people can
website.
find
I'd
me-
love to look into that. Because right now I'm doing holistic healing with my dog. I know it's an
Holistic
animal,
healing
but-
with your dog.
Yeah, she has osteosarcoma, and she's doing a lot better with these Chinese herbs and whatever they're giving me to give to her, other than gabapentin, which makes her, you know.
I wouldn't take gabapentin as a human. I can only imagine what a dog would feel like taking it.
What's your website, Elena?
Yes, it's holistic.com. WHOLISTIC.
WHOLISTIC.com. Elena's in Tampa, but oh my gosh, the resources she has and her line of products is amazing.
Yes, and Elena, if you
She's in
send
my
us,
old stomping grounds.
yes, Elena, if you can send us the date of the publication on Forbes, I'd like to go online and get a page, and then I'm going to maybe send it out to you for you to sign it, and then send it back, and I want to put it in a frame, because our accomplishments should always be recognized. Why is it that we don't recognize our accomplishments? Biggest question I've ever had.
And she does. You still have your line of perfumes also?
Yes, it's on a separate website, but you can link through Holistic website.
Most
Yes.
amazing chocolate perfume.
She has a chocolate perfume, JoJo, that you would love.
Oh my gosh.
Just
See?
don't need the bottle.
I probably would like that.
Elena, thank you so much. Stay well. We'll stay in touch.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Elena.
You too.
Bye,
Thank
honey.
you so
Good to
much.
see you.
Okay. Bye. Good to see you too. Bye.
She has such a calming vibe.
I know, right?
JoJo is like the complete opposite.
I wish I could have heard her.
I know, JoJo. We're working on it. We're working on it. But it's funny because
All right.
Teddy said that it was going to be the other way around, but she was halfway right. And I got to figure out why upstream is not working, unless I have an idea. What was I going to say? Now, JoJo's the complete opposite. She's like a fireball,
Yes, high energy.
high energy. And do you know that if JoJo ever controlled that high energy to Elena's level, she would be tremendously volcanic. She would be noticed by some of the biggest whatevers in the world.
I think JoJo is noticed by a lot of people in the world.
No, that's just noise.
No, JoJo has great energy. Elena has great energy. But think about it. You can have calm energy.
I have too much energy.
You can have a lot of energy, but it's energy.
I do.
And it's what moves. What I started doing last night was moving things around in here.
Yeah, but you know what begins to happen, I've noticed, is a pattern of people who rapid think. Constantly thinking, constantly. You, Teddy Pendergrass over here, JoJo, you guys are constantly The mind is always in motion. I can sit 16 feet apart from the two of you, and I'm exhausted by the time I leave.
Pretty much.
And that's why when Jojo used to do what Teddy does now. She used to be the board op, right? And she used to sit behind me, and I used to feel that intensity behind me, that volcanic moving around
Yeah, you don't have
constantly.
anyone behind you anymore.
I got Gubba Rum.
How's that feel for you?
It feels relaxing.
You like that?
I do.
Well, at least he's wearing the earplug in the right ear now.
He doesn't even need the
I don't
earplugs
need an
anymore.
earplug no more. I'm earless.
Oh, you don't need it anymore?
No more
No.
earplugs.
We have advanced the technology.
And Lee says this morning she eats meat. The companies are hot zones. They are hot zones.
Who
for
eats
sure.
meat?
A woman that I went to school with, actually, high school, I grew up with. She's watching. She eats meat, and they are hot zones.
They are hot zones, but the meat is not going to be affected or anything else, I think, ever. But right now, everything is cool. Try to be vegan once a week and then go to 2 a week. Listen, I did it. There was no bigger meat eater than me. But health-wise, it's a better alternative. And you got to balance. You know, you can have a piece of meat once in a while. There is no rules to the game.
I agree.
So, Jojo, stay tuned. We're going to take a break. When we come back, though, I got to stop talking to the speaker. I want to know what you're doing in Melbourne Beach. A little bird told me that you've got some big plans coming up. So stay tuned. We're going to
I
take a
do,
quick
and you
break.
know what? You're paying too much for gas. We'll talk about that after break.
All right. We'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
The benefits of CBD are well known, but not all CBD is equal. At your CBD store, our award-winning products are made from organic industrial hemp. Your CBD store products are third-party tested for purity, and we offer a wide variety of products to meet your needs and preferences. From water solubles, topical creams, and oil drops to pet products. Visit your CBD store and let our knowledgeable staff guide you. Your CBD store.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
It's amazing. I get amazed at some of the things that I find out. I get phone calls this morning from some of my producers down in WNN. It is Steve Kane down in your radio room, in your studio at the radio station? I says, no. And he go, well, they're talking about the 5th floor and everything. He says, he's next door in the recording room, a little, 4x4 recording room. He's not in our place. So I just got the word from Jody and stuff that they are actually doing the Steve Kane show right next door to us. My son was the board op for the Steve Kane show for a couple of weeks.
Very nice.
No, it wasn't nice at all. He couldn't get there on time.
Well, that's a problem. Welcome back to our wonderful Wednesday. We had Elena Bensonoff joining us on Holistic Healing out of Tampa. You can find her at holistic, WHOLISTIC.com. We've got JoJo over there on the floor. If you see me talking to the floor, because I'm talking to the speaker, because JoJo's over there on the phone line, which is funny. Why am I doing that?
I don't know, but JoJo, you should see this. The lady's tapping on her chest, so Dawn begins to tap on her chest. If one of the interviews comes in and they're scratching their ear, she scratches her ear. She goes north,
everything.
south, east, and west. She's like a compass head.
JoJo, what are the prices of gas by you?
I heard Dawn say earlier that she's been getting migraines. So I texted her. I said, Freddie's the migraine.
Thank you for playing. How's the gas up where you're at? What's the price?
Gas is from 170 to 175. So Dawn's paying too much down there.
First of all, if you go to Costco down here, gas is $153.
I don't have a Costco card.
At Sam's Club, it's 170. So it's more expensive up
Join
here, I guess.
Costco. $153, and they give you, every time you use the pump there, I get like $20-25 a year as a gift card because I use the gas there. And they have high test, which is over $2. So join Costco. You got a BJ card. Oh, you're not going to go that far.
I don't even think they've got gas at BJ's. But JoJo, I understand that you might have some new works going on up in Melbourne Beach, potentially a new show on the AMP Media Network.
Yes, that's what I want to do. You sent me this stuff. Thank you. I got the email this morning.
Good.
So I'm looking into that. Should be a lot of fun. And a couple of other things.
Dawn, it's going to be JoJo on the go-go, but you're not going anywhere, or can you go?
I can go as long as I can take my laptop with me. Actually, you're going to laugh. I bought a 200-foot ether cord, so I can actually sit outside and have the ocean behind me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll work or not, but I can go anywhere in the house with it. 200 foot.
She might have too much glare, but she can sit outside.
Well, you got to just make sure that the sun is not in front of you.
I'll put a backdrop or something up.
The other thing I wanted to ask, JoJo, up in Melbourne, you were related to about 7 different restaurants up there, weren't you?
Yeah, and I know a lot of friends that have restaurants. That's why I want to talk to you about the Gubba rum.
Yes, I have 200 cases.
And bringing that up here.
I got to move them.
So maybe I can get some and do a tasting or something like that when things reopen.
Sure, we can do that.
But Dawn, I wanted to address something to you. The owner of the restaurants and the hotels, he also in New Jersey has a very big energy company. It's called UR Energy, capital U, capital R. And you were talking about FP&L giving rebates.
Right.
They are. And there's also a huge, for businesses, LED lighting program in Florida. And especially gas. If any business has gas coming in, the savings are huge. And I can actually help them with that.
You can do that too? That's amazing.
That's how I actually met Bill.
You know, I was wondering if we
I've been
changed
working
these
for-
lights to LEDs, would it be better on our eyes?
Those are LEDs.
They are? They're fluorescent. They're fluorescent
They're
LEDs?
LEDs.
Then I guess that answers my question.
If you take a picture of them and send them to me, I can tell you what they are.
These are LEDs. Let me tell you something. If the lighting in the warehouse was not all LED, even the small little round wormies, those are LEDs. I tell you not to put on the fluorescents. The bill here would be half. The fluorescents are very high. They take up a lot of energy. But everything in this place.
Yeah, but you don't know, Freddie, you don't know how long ago they were put in. There's better technology.
Oh, these were put in when we moved
These
in.
were
'Cause
put
there
in
was no ceiling here.
about 6
Oh, they were? Okay.
6 months ago.
Yeah.
No, the reason I know these lights is because the radio station just switched over to them. And I remember watching Don putting them in and explaining his wisdom to me. And the reason that they have it looks like floor fluorescents, they work in unison. But man, it's bright in here. If you look at it, you need sunglasses in here.
That's what just happened. Don't ever look up.
And
I mean, you always look up, but don't ever look up at the lighting.
And you ever gone to the store and they say this is a 200 watt bulb, but it's only 45 watts.
I sit like this is a whole lot better.
Now she's going to be Gilligan's Island meets Compass Head.
But I'm excited to see JoJo's new show coming out. You're going to be talking to
I'm
restaurants, different
excited about it
businesses.
too. Yeah. I'm
I
excited
wanted-
about
I-
it too.
Jojo, I wanted you to go and talk to businesses because I know that they have to phase back in. And I think it would be really, really interesting to figure out how they're going to do that. Now, Jojo also puts entertainment.
Yes, that's how we met JC.
JC and a few others like Sammy
That's
Davis,
right.
all those guys. And she does shows at night until she has too many gubba rums. And then she goes up there and starts singing with them. Have you ever watched any of her productions?
JoJo, sure.
I watch them. I laugh because the camera's like all over the place. The camera, I get seasick because she's holding it in her hand and she's moving around
JoJo's
dancing.
got tremendously high energy, which is fantastic.
We got to get her a tripod with wheels. That way she doesn't move. But I wanted to know, how are
I
the
know, I don't
restaurants
stay still.
planning on coming back, Jojo?
I'm sorry, honey?
How are the restaurants planning on coming back safely?
Probably, I think we're going to have to remove all the bar stools because people can't sit next to each other. You have to still have your social distancing and sit people in like in every other seat, every other booth. We don't know yet. We're supposed to find that out today, you know, what phase is reopening and how that's happening. We are now allowed to put seating outside, which we weren't before.
Right.
So we'll be doing that. And we redid the inside of Jake's for our shows. Brand new stage. It's going to be phenomenal. The entertainers are going to love it.
And now I wanna point out something, Jojo, because I know that people are gonna
What?
say I'm full of crap. But I yesterday asked the question why the airlines were not giving out masks when you board the plane. Well, guess what? This morning happened. The airlines will be giving
giving
out
them out.
masks when and they are going to take your temperature and ask you questions before you board the plane. Okay, so all of a sudden things that you say
I think
happen.
we might have to take temperatures in restaurants.
Well,
Yeah, you might see
listen
that
to me.
too.
Listen to me. I gotta tell you something. I came up with the perfect mask for the restaurant business. You are going to get a mask.
What, the one that opens up?
No, you're gonna get a mask, right? And on this mask,
Yeah.
there will be sewn a straw. Why are you laughing? That is Why are you laughing? That's removable. It's not a plastic straw. It's gonna be one of those throwaway straws.
And are we
right?
going to eat through that straw, Freddie?
Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm thinking about the drink first. I am working on the eating. Take it easy. Because I think a straw on the mask will help those to drink, right? If you're going to go to a bar.
Absolutely.
So you have to put a mask that has a straw. Now, on the eating aspect, you could put a zipper that you can eat and then zip it back.
Or you just take it off.
Well, the object of the game is you want to stay safe.
I know. It's going to be an interesting
I don't know
change.
how that's going to play out, but I think you guys should get some Brooklyn Cafe TV masks because they're washable. As a walking billboard, for God's sake.
Dawn got me a mask. See this? It was sent in from where?
New York.
From New York City. And where is yours? You see, she doesn't wear hers because it covers her whole face. But instead of sending me like a Superman, a Donald Ducky, I get, what's the inside? Sailor? What'd you tell me the inside?
I think they're sailors.
Sailors.
You always look a gift horse in the mouth.
Dawn, don't put a duck on his mask. You'll be throwing them at
I'm
him.
not saying that I love the mask. And these masks have filters inside.
They do have filters and they are washable.
And they're washable, which I still don't understand that concept. How do you wash a filter?
You got to take the filter out
Oh, see, she didn't tell me that.
because it's paper.
Oh, how do you get it out?
You open it up and take it out.
All right, and where do we get these from?
We got those from Giovanna's Closet in New York.
And they're beautiful. I love the one you got your father. Is that where you got
Mickey
your
Mouse,
father?
yes.
He took one, he looks like the Mickey Mouse Bandito.
All right, JoJo, stay well. Stay in touch. Can't wait to get our first
Love you
episode
guys.
of JoJo on the Go-Go out.
Yes. Have an awesome day, you guys. Love you both.
You too. Bye, honey.
So they're going to be opening up restaurants up there. Interesting. Gubba is on its way.
It's on its way. I think we got Linda Summers watching. Hey, Linda, how you doing? And Sarah Finkelstein-Wolf. Haven't seen you in a while, so good morning to everybody.
Linda Summers from Honeybees.
So maybe, Linda, you'll call in on our afternoon show. I'll send you out the number or code if you want to come in. We can say hi, see how you're feeling, how you're doing, see how Chewy's doing. Happy birthday. Chewy is now 14.
Yeah, but that dog is a little...
He is the
No,
best
I'm
dog.
tell you, the best dog. 14,
He's
wow.
14. He just had a birthday party. Virtual. We just had a virtual birthday party for my sister last night. 90 people on a Zoom call.
Holy smokes, how did that work?
I have no idea. I can only see 4 at a time. Then you got to slide your phone over. But they had 2 screens worth of people.
What do you mean you got to slide the phone over?
'Cause you can't see 90 on your phone, but I guess on their computer they saw it on the other end. So it was a surprise 50th.
How do you
Zoom.
get 90 people in a computer?
I have no
and
idea.
everybody talked at one time?
No, that she muted everyone, and then you could raise your hand, and she would unmute you. You know, my sister-in-law is very organized, so that was pretty much it. Now, my parents were on twice. They were on their cell phone and the iPad, which was funny.
That's hilarious.
We were on twice because Chelsea and I were at one end of the couch, and Chuck was at the other end of the couch. And they said, "Are you even in the same house? Why are you on 2 separate things?" But we were social distancing in our house, so opposite ends of the couch. So we were 12 feet apart, opposite ends of the room, is all I can tell you.
That's hilarious.
It was a thing, but it was very emotional for me. I don't know why.
Yeah, you told me you got emotional. Why?
I did. I don't know why.
Is your sister's older than you?
She's not older than me.
She's younger.
You just realize how many milestones have changed. And you look at people, you look at these 90 people times, like an impression, right? There were 90 impressions in Zoom, but it was everyone times the amount of people that were in this call, of everyone that their lives have changed. And it's not just one at a time, it's everyone. And everyone was home doing this, and their children and their spouses, and everyone doing what they have to do to stay safe and be responsible. And you realize, and I'm going to cry again, the magnitude of what this is.
Yeah, but you know, it's okay because when this is all over, invite those 90 people and you have a big party.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying the magnitude of what this is right now, to see everyone being responsible and everything changing, graduation starting this weekend,
Right.
how those are changing, and colleges and all these amazing opportunities that we should be having and our children should be having in life. It's different.
It's okay. We're going to get it back. It's just temporarily.
It's just different.
Just have a
So-
little, you know what? Learn from this. Just learn from it. Because our kids are going to have children, right? I'm a grandfather. I have kids coming. And you're going to teach them who are going to teach their kids that you got to roll with the punches. So here is the lesson. And again, congratulations to your sister for her 40th birthday. It's funny how that number always stays at 40. I know her 5 years, 40, 40, 40.
She's 40 again.
But
I
she's,
can't believe my little sister is 50. Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
Why would you say that? Don't
It's
say
just-
that.
I
She's
just
not
can't
50.
even believe.
She's a wannabe 50. She's only 40. It's nice. And it's nice to see that your parents got to share one of their kids' birthdays, virtual or not.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you, that's a home run right there. And we just got to, listen, we just got to go through it.
And here's another upside, actually. My cousin's a judge in Fort Lauderdale. His wife works for the BSO. She had corona, and she was on yesterday, and she said, "I'm going back to work." She said she had two negative tests after she tested positive, and that's the protocol to get back to work. She works in the prisons. She works with the kids, and she's going back to work. She said, "I'm drinking a Corona." So when you see these stories of people recovering and healing and getting back to life, those are more the stories that we need to see. Those are the numbers that we need to be seeing now. And I even said to Chelsea, I said, "Do you see that she's going back to work? She had it. She recovered. They want her back to work." My cousin's like, "Get out of the house. You got to go back to work." Those are the stories that you want to see.
You know, I guess we'll leave it for the 12 o'clock show.
Resilience.
I have a huge question to ask you about something that happened in New York City yesterday.
Okay. Leave it for the 12th.
Let's leave it for the 12th. But I'll tell you, this is going to be go to your corners because I want to ask you your input on this thing. It's a massive thing that happened in New York City yesterday, and I want to get your input.
All right. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay tuned. 10:30. Teddy Unscripted. Who are you interviewing today?
Daniela Mafia.
Daniela Mafia. All right. Stay tuned. 10:30. Teddy Unscripted, and we will be back at 12. Have a great morning. We'll see you in a few.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.